Sell it all. Buy more. Don't do anything. What? These are all things I am hearing right now. I open Twitter for 1 second and I see one person screaming, sell it all. That was the top of the market. I scroll down 2 seconds and I see someone else saying, buy more. And then I scroll down another 2 seconds and I see someone else saying, no, don't do anything. Just wait out the market. Right now, we're in a little dip. If you sell, you could risk losing it all. If you buy more, you could risk what's going on right now? What do we need to do? Well, that's what I want to talk about today. Because yesterday we talked about how we were seeing some very bullish signs, and then we see this. Today, everything is red, but 5 coins right here. Luna, this one, Shigoth, Cat, Meow, and then this tiny one down here, Mude. That's all. There are 5 coins right now that are green within the top 100 meme coins. Now, this is specifically meme coins, and then I'll move to the main coins in a second. But why is this all happening? What is going on right now? And I believe that I've said it before and I'll say it again. We had and we are going to have a great reset. When you have a pump, you need a pullback. Pullbacks are what gain you momentum. So when you have this giant pump, like we've been seeing in the past month, 2 months, in the past couple months, we've been seeing these stupid amounts of profits. Basically, buy any top 100 coin, any top 10 coin, and you're guaranteed to make money within the past couple months. They have all gone up. Maybe they dip momentarily, but they have all gone up. So, in order for people to keep making money, we need a pullback. We need some liquidity to get back into the market. We need someone to lose so that we can win. That is just how it works. In order for one person to win, one person has to lose. That is the only way for it to happen. And in order to see these big wins again, we need to see big losses. And that is what we are seeing. So let's hop onto the charts and see what exactly is happening. I just wanted to show you here on the banter bubbles, the top 100 meme coins, they are all red. Basically, all of them are red, but these 5 coins. So, to the charts we head. Okay, here we are looking at our trusty charts. Looking at Bitcoin right now, we can see that it is at $95,000. It's had a pullback from it peaked at 106,000. We're now at 96,000, 95,000. We're gone $11,000 we've dropped. People are freaking out. Others are super happy because it's now an opportunity to enter into the market again. What's going on here? So we saw this giant pump down here from 67,000 all the way up, and it just kept going until it's peaked at 106,000. So with this giant pump, tons of people made money. Now with these red candles, people also lost money, but the amount of money people lost is nothing compared to the amount of money people made. So, in order for people to keep making money, more people need to start losing money. And I believe that is what is happening right now. The market is pushing farther down. People are losing. People are panicking. People are selling. And so, the more money people can lose, the more money that's going back into the market, the more confident people are going to be once they go to start buying because they've seen it has a great reset. And then they want to buy more, which is going to start pushing the price up again. So really, we're just in a pullback just to go up again. That is how the market edges and flows. You can see it here on a micro scale. We were at $99,000, pulled back all the way down to $91,000, an $8,000 price drop. And then what happened? We just kept going up, kept going up, kept going up. So that is on a micro, very micro scale of what's going on. But Bitcoin overall, that's what it needs to do. It goes and it pumps like crazy and then it pulls back. It's going to have these big pullbacks. It's going to hurt your pockets, but ultimately, if you are spot buying like I am, I mainly spot buy, especially right now when the markets are down, for this reason. You can't really lose any money if you aren't planning on selling Bitcoin for the next 5, 10, 20, 15. Overall, Bitcoin goes up is something we can see. Point being, overall Bitcoin goes up. So me personally, I spot buy. What that means is I buy and I don't use any leverage, and then overall my price actually decreases. So my average price for Bitcoin is $94,000 right now because I bought at a couple of the tops because I had some money. I saw, okay, Bitcoin goes up overall. That is what I know. Let me buy. So even though I bought at the top, $94,000 back here, it was right here. I bought this top, $94,000. We are still up $2,000. Bitcoin is still up $2,000 from where we bought it, even though it has been on a strong pullback from 106,000. So what the point I'm getting at here is that many people are telling you something based off of their own perspective. What I mean by this is, me personally, I think it's still a good trade. I'm still in profits. But now the person who bought at 106,000, 106, they're now down 10,000. Bitcoin has dropped $10,000, or about a 10%, close to 10% they've dropped. So they are looking at it being not a very good trade. They're saying, oh, well, maybe you should sell because I've lost X amount of money. But then there's people who bought down here. Point being, you need to look at the charts for yourself. Take what other people are saying and then look at the charts. Look at how much you're making. Look at whether or not you fully believe in said coin. For example, I fully believe in Bitcoin. I believe overall it's going to go up. It may go down today, but in 10 years, it's going to be irrelevant that it was down today. But I have buddies out there who will not trade Bitcoin at all. They will not buy it. They refuse to buy it because they don't believe in the coin. And I fully respect that. If you don't believe in the coin, don't buy it. General rule of thumb, if you don't believe in it, don't buy it. Okay, now that we talked about kind of what's going on with Bitcoin and what I believe is going to happen with Bitcoin, let's go back to our charts. There's a couple coins we've been tracking, some of these bigger coins, to see what they've been doing and how they've been handling this pullback. And one of them we can look at is Solana. Solana is hitting that 0.786 zone right here. Now, it started down here. It had this nice pump all the way. Started right down here at 153, had a nice pump to 266, over $100. It pumped up and now it's pulling down and it's at 179. And people are thinking, oh, Solana's dead. Solana is gone for. All the meme coins that were on Solana, they're all down. Yada, yada, yada. Don't ever trade it. I don't believe it. If Bitcoin is resetting, everything is resetting. No coin is bigger than Bitcoin, which means if the top dog takes a loss, it trickles down, okay? When Bitcoin is resetting, Bitcoin kind of dictates the market. And because it's having that big pullback, so is every other coin. Every coin is resetting. In order to reset, to make those big, strong pushes up, it needs to go down. That is just how it works. Now, one thing I will say about Solana is something that is very concerning in regards to Solana is the Solana meme coins. Why I say this? I must admit, I am fully guilty of trading Solana meme coins. I made big money on Solana meme coins. I've talked to you, I've told you to trade it, I've brought up Solana meme coins, but now I have no problem with trading Solana meme coins. It's not the meme coins specifically that are hurting Solana. It's the traders. It's you guys out there. It's me. We're all hurting Solana because we don't believe in any meme coins. We see a meme coin and it pumps, and as soon as it takes a pullback, we sell and go to the next one. Where no meme coin can have a culture, no meme coin actually has a community, which means the money is always just moving around. Nobody has any faith in Solana, so when it pulls back, everybody sells. So that is one reason why Solana can be having this giant bullish market, this giant bullish downtrend, is because people are still trying to figure out Solana. They're still trying to figure out these meme coins and still trying to find faith in some meme coins. Me personally, like I said with Bitcoin, if you don't believe in it, you really shouldn't be trading it. But that's what I do. Now, Dogecoin is one we've talked about yesterday, and we talked about how it's nice that it's holding this 0.15, and it actually started pumping slightly, almost tried to break out of this golden ratio here, tried to break in there, but ultimately closed down here, and it's headed down. Now, these zones, this 0.618 zone, it could hold this zone too, and still have a strong bullish momentum. Okay, this may be the great liquidity zone, the great zone everybody's looking for in order to buy in. We really don't know. But what I will say is the more zones it loses, the harder it's going to be to gain these zones back. So right now, meme coins are all the rage. Dogecoin especially, it was at 30 cents. It's at 30 cents right now. It actually went up to 46 cents. People are freaking out. People are making money. Point being, when everybody's euphoric, when everybody's making money, when everybody's on yachts, buying Lambos, buying Rarries, that's when you want to look at taking profits. You should always be taking profits. That's what I do. I take profits when I see them. But when everybody's living the high life, because all these coins are pumping in this area here, that's when you look to take profits. Because once it jumps, if you haven't been taking profits and you bought here, let's say you timed the dip perfectly, bought down here at, what was this, 38 cents, went up to 47 cents, and it's gone up basically 10 cents per token, made big money, and then it went down. Now you've lost tons because it was at 38, but now it's at 30. Now it's gone down 8 cents. See what I'm getting at here? There's tons of people who were in the hype, buying. They see everybody else is buying Dogecoin. Oh, yeah, the dog looks cool. Point being, the more it loses, the harder it's going to be to break back up. So we really want to see Dogecoin hold this 0.5 so that it's nice and close to that golden ratio. It can try and test it, come down, test it, come down, test it, come down, boom, break out. But if it goes down to this 0.618, now it has to test it, and try to break out, test and try to break out. Once it breaks out, hold the 0.5 level to then test it. See where I'm getting here? The more levels it goes down, the harder it's going to be to go up and break this golden ratio, because the more levels it's having to break in order to even reach this zone. So that's one thing I want to look at. Start seriously looking at how much you believe in Dogecoin. Right now is a time where you need to look at the coins you're trading and say, do I believe in this project? Do I believe it will go up? Do I believe that even if it goes down, overall, it will go up? And a year, 2, 3, 4 years from now, if I look back, will I say, oh, I wish I wouldn't have sold? Oh, I wish I would have bought more? If not, then you probably shouldn't be trading this coin. I know there's coins that I personally don't fully believe in, where in 10 years from now, I'm going to look back and not have any regrets on the fact that I sold that coin. But let's continue because we're getting a little off topic here. Now, Pepe is one where is the perfect example of what I'm trying to talk about. So Dogecoin, the more levels you lose, the harder it is to break out. So Pepe right here had the swing low to the swing high is where we drew our Fibonacci, okay? So it kept going, tried to break out the golden ratio, and the more levels it lost, to where now it's actually breaking below the swing low. Dogecoin isn't at that level yet, but that is where it can go. It breaking below, to where now Pepe is having a serious pullback and could be in trouble. It could just keep going down because at the end of the day, it is a meme coin. So the more it goes down, the more people lose faith, the more people sell, the less people are holding. I'm sure you can see where this is going. Price keeps dropping when people lose faith. So if people are losing faith in these coins, then there's really nothing that can be done unless you have total faith that it's going to go up, then hold it. Because I'm sure there are people who lost faith here and sold once it dipped all the way down here. Say they bought the top here and they sold down here and they lost faith. Well, look where it is now. See what I mean? It's all about perspective. Trading is really about perspective. So if you believe in it, trade it. Cardano. Cardano is actually right at the swing low. So Cardano is holding a very, very, very important level right now. We're at the swing low. So what happens next is, I don't want to say detrimental to the coin, but what happens next can be a very strong indicator of where this coin is going to go. Is it going to go down and go dormant for a while before it goes back up again, or it just never goes back up again and dies? See, we don't know what's going to happen, but what we do know is that this level right now is at where the swing low is. So if it can hold that level, then it can have another swing high, if you see what I mean, and this can become a nice strong support. If not, then we are looking for our support down here, and it's really not something you want to be doing. Finally, let's look at XRP. XRP is, I don't want to say at the perfect range right now, but it's having its pullback, but not as bad as some of these other coins. And so it can pull back and even hold this 0.5 level. So right now it's at $2.18. It can go all the way down to $2.08 and still be okay because we're holding this 0.5, which can be some nice support to try and break out into the golden ratio, hold the golden ratio, break out. I'm sure you see where this is going. I talk about it all the time. So what have we seen today? We've seen that overall the market is down. The market is having the great reset because people have been taking profits, people have been making big money. So as it goes up, in order for it to go up again, it has to go down. It must go down before it goes up. That's just something that happens. And because it's been going up for a couple of months, now it needs to go down. Now it needs to reset for people in order for people to buy in more, to have faith. And speaking of faith, only trade the coins you have faith in. If there's projects you don't have faith in, if there's projects you're super skittish about, now's not the time to really be searching out for new projects. Now's the time to kind of buckle down on your positions. Now's the time to, okay, these are the 3, 5, 10 projects. These are my 10 projects I believe in. And I want to start investing more and more and more into each of these 10 projects. Again, dollar cost average is what I do. Dollar cost average is what statistically has shown to be the best strategy, which means if you have $1,000 to trade, don't just buy $1,000 in the market. Do 100, do 100, do 100. And so as it goes down, okay, well now my overall price may be right here at 236 and the coin is up here at 261. See, you didn't buy it perfectly at 236, but you dollar cost average, and overall that makes you more profits than just putting all your money in at once. Well, one thing that would really help you is if you subscribed. Why? Because every day I give you updates. Every day I tell you what's going on in the market and what I'm doing, which means every day you can look at your chart, look and say, okay, well, I want to do this. Pull up your phone, open your laptop, look at what I'm saying, look at what experts are saying, look at how we are viewing the charts. And if I'm viewing the chart and saying the same thing that you're saying, well, then we're either both very stupid, which could be very possible, or we both might be getting onto something and your idea might be a good idea. But the only way to do that, the only way to find out is by subscribing. Okay, adios. I'll see you tomorrow.